yeah.
Oh, my dress.
Oh, mate, I bought this. Can you imagine how we're getting business stuff in there? For sure, it looked a bit weird turning up at weddings in a hearse. Yo, so yeah, welcome to another weekly vlog. We are at the Scrapyard at the minute. Came down to Albert Looms to have a look for some stuff, which I've got a boot motor, which is nice. Yeah, Ariane's car just needs a few little bits and bobs, so we thought we'd come and have a look and maybe save a few quid on people selling them on eBay. We've been down here and done it first.
Can I just say, it's not an abandoned video unless you see a Christmas tree.
Have you seen the Christmas tree? Oh my god, there's a Christmas tree. There we go, it's officially a car graveyard, not a scrapyard. This is cool. We need to buy more rubbish cars. No. Mate, it's not the weather to be doing that in, but we've got some good stuff for 25 quid, which is good. And we saved about 15-20 quid on buying them from eBay, so hopefully they're all still working, they're not faulty parts. I guess that's the gamble you take into it. Right, we're going to spot as to get a cornbread stuff and a drink, because
I feel sick.
Yeah, let's go. This is a Scrapyard Wheels. This is what I really wanted. It's a little motor for the boot, because we can't open it with the key remote. And then we'll overpack in some oxygen sensors and a little trim light. I'm going to pop a couple of these in now. I'll show you the car in a bit. Yeah, the problem with the boot is this. You have to open this little latch with your key. Oh, there we go, got it. Take your key out, and then open this little latch with your key. Oh, which I can't even blooming see. There we go, now the boot's open. And then you have to lock this back up again. Yeah, so that's a nightmare. And then this. I tried to stick it on the other side of the table when the clips is broke, so I'm going to pop to the mirror right back up. And then the other thing is this little boot motor, which is here. I don't know if you can see that. It's in here, this little thing. But it means you can't open that boot on that little remote, so hopefully this just plugs and plays, and we're good.
Hope so.
Well, the good news is the boot motor didn't work. Bulbs. Yeah, so the boot motor didn't work.
Why?
Don't know. There's another switch point might be worth looking at somewhere near where your roof releases for that latch apparently. So I might have a look down there and I might have a look at what fuse it is in case that's gone.
What else could it be?
Nothing, it's one of them two bits. It's just a button into it. Oh, it might be that motor we got from Scrapyard was done. Maybe we just have to buy the bullet and buy a new one. If that don't work, I suppose I can return it, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, that's true.
We did go to Asda. Oh, so I'm sweating. It's 27 degrees today, 29 degrees since we were driving back, wasn't it? It's bonkers. Yeah. We just popped to Asda, we've got a big bag of cornmeal, so Ariane's making cornbread tomorrow, whether she likes it or not. She likes it, because it was her idea.
I've never made it before, so.
No, and it was like £2, £1.80 something I think, for a massive, like a kilo and a half bag, a massive bag of it, so.
Have we got enough buttermilk?
Yeah, I think so. We've got a whole tub. We might just have to scale down the recipe a bit. There's only two of us. We don't need to make like a tray like the size of the kitchen of cornbread.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, so I've not tried the other bits in the engine yet. We'll see what happens. And I'll show you the car at the weekend. We're going to get it washed.
Yeah.
Or we're going to wash it and take the jet wash out. And I'm not showing you what's
the oil and all that stuff as well.
Yeah, we'll do it at the weekend. We'll have so I'll push the hose through to the front of the house and take the pressure washer out and clean both the cars. So mine needs a wash, it's filthy. Yeah, so we'll show you that in this video. And a couple of problems with it, like the roof's the big one. You know, all the other stuff is just these little switches and bits and bobs that, well, don't work, but it's not the end of the world. Cool. Chill out, I need a shower, I'm sweating. Maybe play some Warzone if mine's updated, just to rub it in your face that you've got a 16-hour update.
I've still got 115 minutes left. 21 gigabytes.
Wow.
And I've just looked up and all they've changed is you can go in a new room. It made me delete everything on my PlayStation so I could put this update on.
What room? Oh yeah, we've got 2 Future Classic DVDs as well.
Oh yeah, what about that?
Dollhouse and Joker Clown. So if these are any good and we'll watch it this week, we will let you know. I bet they're terrible. They never have any people's names on the front and that just means that they're terrible. Good morning. Say good morning, it's like 3 in the afternoon. I'm still not used to this nice thing. I bought a thing from Wish ages ago and they refunded me for it because I didn't think it was going to turn up, and it's turned up this morning. I'm sure what it is in a minute because it's going to be hilarious. Ariane doesn't know what it is either. Ha! Oh, look how cute you are, mayonnaise.
Please take a photo.
So yeah, that was totally worth like the few pounds and the about 8-10 weeks of waiting for something to come from China. Brilliant.
Hi everybody. I thought I'd best just pick up the camera, otherwise Dale won't be too pleased. Ignore the mess of the kitchen, but I'm making cornbread, so I just wanted to show you what I've done so far. So in the bowl there is 120 grams of cornmeal, 125 grams of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of baking soda, so I used bicarbonate soda, and a little bit of salt. And then in here we have got the 115 grams of unsalted butter, 67 grams of dark sugar, and 30 millilitres of honey, so 2 tablespoons, and 1 large egg. So next I am going to have to whisk the buttermilk into this. So it is 240 millilitres or 1 cup of buttermilk, and then we're going to mix them both together and whisk until it's thick, and make sure you don't over mix, that's what they have said. And then I will put in this greased cooking tray. I have put this in here because Dale mentioned that if you put that in there, then maybe if it does get stuck I can kind of pull it out. So I've just put a strip down the middle so I can like pull it out. We'll see how that works. And then you cook for 20 minutes. So hopefully this will turn out okay. We shall see.
Little wife, you done good.
Don't get me in, I'm a mess. I didn't film myself earlier.
Oh, well, never mind. We'll go with some cornbread. I thought we'd get the video of it now because it's sort of slightly stuck in, and I think I'm going to have to tip it upside down onto a plate to get it out to cool down.
Yeah.
And it'll end up in 16 parts. In fact, we'll use the little one of them Tupperware tubs. It's rectangle.
Okay.
Cool, alright. So yeah, we'll tip this out. We'll tell you if it tastes delicious or not later. Chili's in the slow cooker.
So looks alright.
It does, it looks alright, it looks quite nice.
It looks like cornbread, so there's the start.
Which is always weird because you're always going to get like, I'd say 80% whatever American things are, because the measurements are all in cups and things you have to convert over to grams and sensible things that we've got knocking around. And likewise, you don't always get 100% of the ingredients. We've got like some whatever World Foods cornmeal, which is probably not the same as like the bomb American cornmeal or something. So. Right, let's tip this out. Domio cornbread, yeah. Other brands are available. Yeah, it didn't stick too bad actually, just a couple of bits around the side, so yeah, we'll let it cool down. You having a taste?
Yeah. There's a bit stuck on the
bottom. Taste, ooh! Ooh!
It's a bit hot. Oh, it tastes like cornbread.
To be honest, I can't remember what cornbread tastes like. It's a bit cakey, which I do remember because that's what it's like, isn't it? But it's alright, it's quite nice. I can see why there's recipes with like, you could put jalapenos in it, or you could put cheese in it, or you could put anything in. It's like a proper versatile little sponge, isn't it, really? It is more sponge than bread. It's nice.
I like it with butter.
Lots of butter, American butter, white butter. Yo, day off. I've got a beer today. It's the first time I've had a drink in a week.
You were drinking a beer?
Yeah, of course I have. I've been doing my husbandly duties. I trimmed the lawn. And I washed the car that we can't drive anyway. See, I'll show you the car. I'll give you a peek out the window. I might be able to get. I don't know if I can actually get any of it in. My drive's a bit awkward. What you butts from these? Look, it's got like a street car. Hey, it looks pretty clean in the camera. I think it's better than it does. I can see reflections of clouds. So you can see a bit of the game in all its sort of glory. Yeah, so that's the car. It's given us a bit of a nightmare. But it cost us £300. It's £310, right? That's what we paid him.
Yeah.
Yeah, 310 quid. We just not been able to drive it because we had this rigmarole when we picked it up, didn't we? The bloke was like, "Yep, got the paperwork, got everything." So we went, and then we got there, and he was like, "Oh, my paperwork's at my mate's house. I forgot it," or whatever he said.
Yeah, something like that.
And then anyway, after about 4 days of hassling him trying to get it, so we could go pick it up again, or we could post it out or something. He admitted he didn't have it. We've posted the V62 to the post office because the post office said no when we just went to register it straight away. And so we've got to wait for the DVLA to do this stuff, and I think they're just closed. I think basically we've just had nothing in. It says wait up to 6 weeks, and it's been 5 weeks on Monday. So we're getting there, but we can't drive it because we can't tax it. So never mind. Car as it is. Ariane likes it anyway, don't you? She wanted one a while ago. Gives her a little run around. Now it's clean.
Little two-seater.
Little two-seater. Get around Halloween in. Drive to Alton Towers with the roof down in the summer. Maybe. Tow the trailer tent to Blackpool. Not a chance. It's not got a tow bar on it anyway.
I was going to say, has it got a tow bar?
Yeah, of course, we're just chilling. I say to my one day for did 6 nights, doing probably 6 again next week. So we're going to have some beers, maybe play some games, get the hot tub, and have a barbecue, usual weekend shenanigans. Not a drink in a week.
Watching Adam's Family Values.
Watching Adam's Family Values. Because every day's Halloween. Yo! Oh, it's Tuesday, it's editing day. I can't remember what we did last. I think we were having drinks on Saturday.
Was that the last time?
Yeah, I think so, because then Sunday I had a hangover and didn't feel very well. And I had to go to work. And then just working yesterday. Tuesday. We've been looking at going away, like, optimistically, like, we don't quite know what's going to happen with travel and lockdowns. We wanted to go, we were talking about going to do Halloween Horror Nights again, before all of this coronavirus shenanigans. And then we were looking again when we were pricing some stuff up, and then we started looking at going to Hollywood, California and stuff instead.
Which we are definitely doing.
Yeah, go to Disneyland and go to Universal Studios over there for Horror Nights.
And Knott's Berry Farm.
Knott's Berry Farm, and then we just started looking at Six Flags. I think this just might turn into some sort of crazy trip. Like we think if we can't do it this year, we might do it March. Did you say next year? Start of March maybe. We've got some ideas. We've got some plans. We're
going to try for September, but if not, we're going to go March.
Yeah, can't do. It's going to be expensive, so there's a lot to save up and pay for, but also there's a lot of like what ifs, and I don't really want to go if it's a bit of a half a trip, or like if there's loads of restrictions on stuff and then we can't get tickets going on particular days because the park capacity parks and things. So we shall see.
So we're just binge watching Theme Park Worldwide.
Just binge
California
watching.
trip.
Yeah, so down the little rabbit hole of what's these theme parks? Theme Park Worldwide's been everywhere, so there's always one of those. Cool. I think we're out. I don't know what we're doing next week. I'm going to clue we're still working nights, so I don't know. I was thinking we might get the trailer tent out next week.
Yeah,
might move your car and then
we need to put in it and
flop that out. Because the other thing, hopefully, we can do soon-ish is go out and have a weekend away somewhere camping. Obviously, they've announced this week probably some easing of restrictions on the 1st of June. Some like non-essential shops can open a couple of weeks after that.
Car boot.
Probably. Yeah, outdoor markets. So I might just go to a car boot as well. That'd be nice, because then some of these bits we need for your car and for the trailer tents and so on, we might actually see knocking around at boot sales.
And we need to do a car boot.
We could do a car boot as well.
And my mum said earlier, "Oh, you collect all this stuff and sell it for me at your car boot."
We won't get along your car boot though. Best we take in mind. Yeah. So we'll see. We might get the trailer tent out and do the stuff we were going to do, like put the carpet down and whatever. And then,
there's a point. Cycling to Alton Towers. So he must live right next to Alton Towers.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? I don't stalk the bloke. Cool. Thanks for watching. We'll be back next week. Take it easy.
Bye.